Ahmed from the Emirates.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, sir.
Yes, can I ask? Yeah. My question regards when I finish eating the food, okay, can I clean the plate by my tongue? It's permissible, no problem?
I believe that you're asking about licking your plate, not that your tongue is so long that you go and wipe people's plates and yours as well. And if this is your question, the answer is yes. It is part of the sunnah and the etiquette that you clean and wipe your plate, whether with your fingers, and lick your fingers for the barakah, the blessing of Allah Azza wa Jal. Unlike the posh people who would say, "Ugh, this is disgusting, this is food. This is Allah's blessing and provision for me. I don't treat it as something that's irrelevant. This is something Allah has given me." So yes, it's part of the sunnah, if you eat with your fingers, that when you finish, you lick your fingers. And if you finish eating from your plate, you clean it with your finger and lick your finger, or you can lick your plate as well. But try your level best to choose when to do this, due to the fact that there are so many people that anticipate this. Imagine if I'm doing this in a 5-star hotel. I said, I'm going to do the sunnah. And I grab the plate and I start licking it in front of everybody, and they're taking shots of me and posting it on the internet. Oh, the barbarian Muslims, look at what they're doing. Did I do any good for Islam? Would they understand? No. The media is waiting for you to slip, to make a single mistake, magnify it, and tarnish the reputation of Islam because of you. So be careful in what you do. As always, measure by the consequences. So this is a sunnah. If I don't do it, I'm not sinful. But if I do it and this causes more harm than good, then I have lost the advantage, and Allah knows best. Aisha says, is it prohibited to finish the Quran in 3 days? If you look at the hadiths, we have a minimal requirement that is highly recommended, and that is to finish the Quran once every month, as per the hadith of Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As. May Allah be pleased with him and with his father. The Prophet told him, recite the Quran once every month, meaning almost a juz' every day. And when he asked for more, the Prophet ﷺ told him to recite it in 7 days. And this is what the Salaf used to observe and continue to do. They used to finish it from cover to cover every 7 days. What about if someone is more energetic to do it in less? The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, in another hadith, do not recite the Quran in less than 3 days. So the best is 7 days. And you have concession to read it in 3 days. Finish it. 10 juz' every single day. But no less than that. So this is the most authentic opinion among scholars, that the best is 7, and you can go down to 3. Other than that, you would not be able to comprehend it, as the Prophet stated, alayhi as-salatu was-salam, and Allah knows best. There is a short istikhara dua, which says, Allahumma khtarli wa khirli, or khirli wa khtarli, for making quick decisions in Sunan al-Tirmidhi. Is this authentic? I believe it is, or I believe in this because it has a good meaning. This is a dua. And such du'as, if you want to do them regularly without believing that this is a confirmed sunnah, there's no problem in that. If we go to the scholars of hadith who graded this hadith, we will find that it is a weak hadith. If I recall correctly, Sheikh Al-Albani and others graded it as weak. And the authentic hadith is the one where you have to pray 2 rak'ahs and then you say, اللهم إنا نستخيرك بعلمك واستقدرك بقدرتك وأسألك من فضلك العظيم. The long dua, which you all know, inshallah azza wa jal. This is a confirmed sunnah. As for Allahumma khirli wa khtarli, this is not an authentic hadith. Is there any problem in saying this in sujood or between adhan and iqamah? Because it's a beautiful dua, there's no problem in saying it as a dua, but not to believe in it as a hadith, and Allah knows best. Abdullah from Canada.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, my question is about the morning adhkar after Fajr Salah. If I pray Fajr Salah and I forget to do the morning adhkar, or because of time constraints, I don't do the morning adhkar, is it permissible for me to do the morning adhkar later in the day, like after sunrise, or maybe even closer to Zuhr time? Thank you.
What is the purpose, Abdullah, of morning adhkar? Abdullah,
to recite it in the morning, of course.
What is the purpose of it? Why do we say it?
As far as I know, it's for like protection.
Excellent. This is what I wanted to hear. So, to answer your question, if you want to get protection from morning time till evening time, you have to say it, let's say 6 o'clock a.m. If you forgot, or you were too tired, negligent, and you did not say it until 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, then you're not protected from 6 till 11. The moment you say it, the protection begins. It's like your antivirus on your computer. If it's not activated, it's not going to work. If you deactivate it, you're vulnerable for attacks. But if it's activated, the moment you activate it, it starts to work with the grace of Allah. So, is it mandatory to say? No, it's not mandatory. But you're the one who's going to lose a lot of benefits from not being protected. That's all. So you can delay it, but with the threat of being vulnerable for attacks, and Allah knows best. Fadil from India.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam.
Sir, Sheikh, we know that Prophet ﷺ used to seek refuge from the knowledge that's not beneficial.
Correct.
Right? So, what will be the ruling on the knowledge that, especially in Indian education system, is that they teach us about the biographies, about the famous people, and force us to memorize it.
Okay. So, Fazil's question is crystal clear. We have a curriculum in school. We have 15 subjects. Beneficial subjects such as biology, chemistry, physics, language, etc. But we have 1 or 2 subjects that we're forced to study, otherwise we'll not be able to graduate, that speaks about Hindus or Sikh or things that have no benefit, none whatsoever for us Muslims. We're obliged to do it in order to pass the exams. And this is a problem if we say, okay, we seek refuge in Allah from knowledge that's not beneficial, and yet we have to quit school, then we will remain to be janitors and trash collectors for the rest of our lives. Not that these professions are bad, but they're not what we aspire to. We want to serve the ummah and the community, and they are serving the ummah and the community, but not like a surgeon or a doctor or engineer is. So you have high aspirations. But if I study these unbeneficial sciences or knowledge due to being compelled to do this, inshallah it's a win-win, and Allah knows best.